Hi everyone, welcome to teatarot. This is Simona. So this is going to be your collective tarot reading for the week 29th of November until 5th of December 2021. Okay guys, well, the energies we're going to deal with globally and collectively seem to be quite powerful this week. We have a new moon as well at the end of the week on Sunday. So it feels like the week starts very strong, like with a lot of like determination and vision and yeah, with a strong step. We're entering on Monday quite, determined about something or passionate about something, because we start with the King of Wands. And then, it feels like this fire, this determination, kind of like diminishes throughout the week. It grows smaller and smaller and smaller until it transforms into something else, into the Water Queen on Sunday. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the overall energy of the entire week, and then we're gonna break it down into the different days of the week. Before I start with the overall energy, I just want to say that we have a lot of kings here. We have 3 kings. So we have the King of Cups, the King of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. So there is quite a lot of masculine energy this week, and it feels like a master energy, masterful, like a teacher or fatherly energy. It's a very supportive energy, I feel. Just looking at the cards, it seems like we're going through, there is a how do you put that into words? There is just a something which is transforming, which is happening subtly or not so subtly under the surface, on an emotional and intuitive level. With this one, with the High Priestess, or the Priestess in this particular deck, that's what she's called. And we have 5 of Cups and 3 of Cups here. So there is something about like shifting a perspective, shifting from maybe grief, from disappointment, from a restriction as well, dealing with restriction and dealing with delays, from the negative mindset. We're dropping into gratitude and receiving love, receiving support, however it comes. And I also want to remind that for a lot of us, well, a lot of you who are following me, I guess you're in the northern hemisphere, so we've entered into winter already, and naturally we're drawn to go within and to really slow down and to listen to ourselves, to reflect, to let go, to heal, to kind of envision what when I say envision, I mean reflect on what was, let go of the things which didn't work, like forgive, heal, and envision the new ways, the new beginning which will come with with spring. This new ideas, new ways of expressing ourselves, dreams we would like to manifest, invite in our lives. So it really is a time for deep hibernation, and winter is really can be really gentle when we go with the flow, because it embraces us in her darkness and coldness. When I say coldness, I mean like slowing us down, slowing the pace of doing, of manifesting, of chasing after things, slowing that down so we can really heal. We can really have time to nourish the body, the mind, the soul, the emotions, everything. So these obstructions are really timely. It is time to let go of control. It's time to let go the need to chase and do and create and expand and grow, because it's not in alignment with the natural world. What is in alignment is hibernation, taking care of yourself, taking care of your body, being home, being warm, being with loved ones. And the time for opening will come. It's cyclical, you know. We'll always go through these cycles. And if you're not in the northern hemisphere, and if it's spring, if spring is coming to you, then absolutely go with it. Blossom, open, expand, grow. Okay, let's get into it. So the overall energy of the week is King of Cups. And I feel that this King of Cups invites us this week to stay in the heart, to stay in, to be very, very clear about what is it that we're feeling, what is it that we're needing in our relationships, all sorts of relationships, not just romantic. And how we also channel our creativity. What is it that we do this week which nourishes our souls and our hearts? How do we express ourselves creatively? And how do we stay anchored and strong within ourselves in any sort of obstructions or storms in our lives? Where is that center point? Where is that anchor point within you, which helps you to be clear, to see clearly what's going on, and stay in that heart center, stay in love, stay in care, in nourishment? How can you give that to yourself, and how can you also share that with others? It's a very heart open energy, which I get. It's a very strong, very powerful heart open energy. Which holds us throughout this journey we're going on this week. It's complemented by the King of Pentacles, so I get a really stable foundation, a lot of strength, guys, a lot of like groundedness, and a lot of masculinity, a lot of like holding energy for what we're going through, for the things which are transforming within ourselves. I may come back to this king. I feel like there is more to be said, but let's crack on for now. So on Monday, so I'm recording this on Monday, so you probably will get this video by the end of the day. So we have the King of Wands, the King of Action, the King of manifestations, of fire, of visions, going and getting things, doing things. So we may on Monday we may find ourselves quite determined and committed to our path, to our desires, our wishes, committed to fulfill these things, committed to take the steps and to put the work, which is wonderful. That is great. So it's a very activating energy. I love it. I really love it. This could be a person in your life. This could be the energy you're working with today. It could be a work situation. We could find ourselves busy at work. But I feel like I don't get a negative sense here. I feel quite a positive thing, a positive push, a positive activation, a positive energizing of some sort, which is needed. And for some of us, this could feel good, and for some of us it could also feel very triggering. but ultimately it is a good energy which wakes us up. It just activates us into, into doing, into action, into manifestation mode. So it's wonderful. It's very passionate energy, and at the same time, I feel like, so when I say very passionate, this doesn't have to go to extremes. It could be felt very subtly in your day on Monday, just a bit brighter. You may feel just a little bit brighter, just a little bit more like you may have that you may find that you have just a little bit more energy, maybe to go out on a walk or to reach out and connect with a friend, or maybe do some of the to-do list, some of the things you have on your to-do list today. So yeah, it's just a little bit more energy there, which is wonderful. It's great. As I said, this could also manifest in your day on Monday as a person who inspires you, a person who comes, like you connect to this person, to their energy, who activates you somehow, activates your passion, stirs your imagination and your willpower. That's it, your willpower. Okay, and on Tuesday we have the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles speaks here in this context, speaks to me of steady and slow. So we start very, very fiery and full of energy on Monday, and on Tuesday the energy slows down. And I think that is the case because, so this energy is very young. It's a newbie, it's a beginner, and they do have a this vision here, or this like a desire to build, to create value in their lives, but they don't have the experience yet, because they're missing things out. Like you see this coin here at their feet, so they're not quite experienced yet. Like they're looking at this, whatever that is, this valuable vision, desire, dream, goal, whatever it is. They're looking at it, and but at the same time missing the other thing, which the universe is kind of like has put on their path, because maybe they're too focused on here, on what's in their mind, in their head. So that's very interesting message, isn't it? Like, open up to the unexpected, open up to miracles, to what, like, to even better than what you can imagine. Like when you do your intentions, when you do your vision, like envisioning of your dreams, always open up for more and better, even better than what you can imagine. You can say that at the end of your intention setting or prayers or whatever you're doing. Yeah, that you open up and you accept even more than that, even more, like even better than your intention. So that's a strong message here. Like on Tuesday, we may find ourselves in situations which actually are more valuable than we ever anticipated. So the invitation is to be very aware, to open up, to expand our minds, our hearts, and to see the value in the little things in our lives, to see the blessings, and I feel like also the invitation is to tap into gratitude for what we have already, and of course keep moving towards, keep magnetizing the things, manifesting the things we have set our sight on. But do not go outside of yourself. Do not strive for something. Do not because when we put ourselves in that mindset of I want this but I don't have it, we automatically put ourselves into a lack state, like lack mentality, lack in vibration, which creates suffering. It creates separation because we strive for something which seemingly is not here. But what if instead of that we tap into the beauty and the blessings in our lives now and here, and hold that vibration, and hold that fulfillment, gratitude, love, and from that space we create more of it. So yeah, very interesting. It's a slow and steady energy as well. We could also feel that energy we've had, or we're having on Monday. On Tuesday, we may feel like, oh, we need to actually slow down and take care of the body, of ourselves, of our energy levels, and go slowly. There's no rush. We'll get there. We'll create. We'll expand from within, from this point, from this center point that we are at the moment. From there we will, in a spiral way, we will expand and we'll create and birth all that we desire, this value that we desire, whatever that is for you. This could be literally money, could be stability of some sort in your life, it could be relationships, it could be projects and ideas. Okay, so no, that's Wednesday, sorry. So on Wednesday we have the High Priestess, or the Papess, and I just feel like Wednesday is there's a strong a spiritual maybe inclination that some of us may be feeling. It's a very potent day for somehow connecting to the spiritual realm, to the intuition, to the lunar aspects of ourselves, and discovering secrets, discovering our own secrets. What is underneath the surface? What is in the subconscious? What is it that we're not seeing? What archetypes are being projected outwards from within us, outwards, which we haven't actually registered within ourselves, and that's why they kind of mirror back at us from the outward world to kind of signaling that the need is to go within and to find the same energy within, register it, integrate it, heal it, release it. Very interesting. This could be a person in your life, could be a female or a person with a very feminine kind of intuitive energy in your life, who's very intriguing and may and holds a lot of wisdom and may help you somehow to tap into that same vibration within yourself, that wise woman, inner woman within. And everyone does have an inner woman and an inner man. It doesn't matter what gender you are. So, okay, this is very interesting because what I'm seeing now is that she's looking at the Five of Cups. I get a healing energy here. I get an energy of releasing and realizing stuff, realizing things, like digging up things from the past, from I don't know, from time when we've experienced loss, grief, confusion of some sort, frustration of some sort. So I feel that these energies are very connected on Wednesday and Thursday. And very often I found when I do these readings that the card, the archetype for the following day is very strongly felt in the evening, just before like midnight, before we switch, before we enter into that day. Okay, so there could be also, okay, so what I get is there could be seeking of deeper meaning, deeper knowledge, deeper kind of like purpose of some sort, and really connecting. Like the invitation is to really connect to the intuitive, to really slow down. So that makes sense. On Monday, very strong energy. Tuesday, it's kind of like let's slow down, let's not burn ourselves out. And on Wednesday, we have this very deep space that we're entering. It's a really it feels like we're diving into very deep waters within ourselves, or at least that's the energy, and that's what the invitation is, to really go deep, to really explore and reflect on your intentions, and where do your desires come from? Are they sustainable? Are they nourishing? Or are they creating frustration? Yeah. It's almost like a preparation day for what is coming on Thursday, which is actually meeting the wound, meeting the core of the issue, and feeling and releasing that, grief, or frustration, or whatever it is there. Because 5 is about change. 5 is always about change, and it's always difficult. It always speaks to us about some sort of loss of comfort, because you have to get out of the comfort zone of the 4, the comfortable and sturdy structure of 4, in order to grow. And it's very necessary, this change, because growth wouldn't happen otherwise. There will be stagnation. So it is a bit of a painful energy, which like we've outgrown the 4, we've outgrown that, and we're kind of in this discomfort place of like we may feel squeezed, and may feel like there's tightness around us in some way, not enough space, not enough to expand and be yourself, and energy of maybe lack or scarcity, of loss, of pain of some sort, emotional loss. So on Thursday we may be dealing with that on some level. It doesn't have to be that intense for everyone. It could literally just feel a little bit, energy could feel a little bit heavier and a little bit lower, but ultimately that's a good thing, because it helps us to connect to this wounded parts within ourselves, and to respect that, to respect them, to respect ourselves, to respect our wounds, and in that way heal. And it's wonderful, because then on Friday we have these beautiful unions and celebrations, and upliftment of some sort in our lives. It's gorgeous energy. collaborations, inspirations of some sort, creativity, expressing. We may feel that we're supported by community, by friends, by family, and that's wonderful, because exactly on Thursday we may get in touch with the fact that maybe we feel isolated or somehow lonely, somehow abandoned, somehow yeah, just needing support. And on Friday, that's what we receive, that's what we look for, I guess. That's what we open up for, to receive that support. And it is given, it is there, absolutely it is there. Okay, for some of you there is something else which I get. You may be working through a difficult relationship, some energy here of loss, of something's not fair, something's been lost. And on Thursday there may be and on Friday there may be opportunity to reconcile that in some way, or see clearly the energies playing between you. Interesting. Okay, on Saturday we have the Eight of Swords. Saturday, Saturn day. Saturn, restrictions, commitment. It's a difficult energy, I feel. It's all very mental, though. It's not really what is here. It's not all that there is to it. The Nine of Swords always speaks to me of entrapment of some sort, but in the mental realm, believing, thinking that there's no way out, but there is. You see how many swords are surrounding this little flower? It cannot grow because there's so many swords around. And I think these are the thoughts, these are the fears, these are this is all the anxiety which surrounds this beautiful flower, this idea or insight, anything, you know. And I think this also comes from maybe past hurts, boundaries, layers and layers and layers of boundaries, of walls which protect this little fragile flower. But this little fragile flower cannot grow and become strong if there is too many, walls around it. So boundaries are good. Healthy boundaries are really, really good, but there is a fine line between shutting down and not allowing anything in because you've been hurt before, and being assertive and saying no when it doesn't feel right, So I think the advice here is to stay centered, to stay anchored, to use this overall energy we're in, which is crowning the entire reading. This beautiful heart openness, emotional intelligence, understanding, wisdom, love, compassion, care. And be compassionate to yourself and your process on Saturday if you're finding yourself trapped into some sort of like vicious mental cycle of negativity and fear and anxiety and pain, because that can create a lot of pain, emotional pain. Because the minds create our world. Whatever you believe is happening, that's what truly you're experiencing. So the advice is to soften on Saturday, really soften the mind. I'm receiving something else as well. On Saturday, some of you may be experiencing physical fatigue or physical just very, very low energy, and maybe even illness of some sort. Interesting. Mm. Yeah, allow this birthing of this vision, of this whatever it is for you, of this love or whatever it is you're manifesting, guys. Allow it to be birthed. Allow, soften the boundaries, soften the walls, not boundaries. Don't soften your boundaries, but soften the walls. Allow expansion to happen um, and change. Allow change. Very interesting. Okay. Beautiful message on Saturday. And Sunday we finish with the Queen of Cups. I find this beautiful. So the crowning energy is the King of Cups, and the exiting, the last card on Sunday, we finish the week with the Queen of Cups. It almost feels like this king is here, all this masculine energy is here holding space for the birth or the arrival of this beautiful feminine presence within our lives. For the safe integration of the feminine aspect, the beautiful, loving, caring, nurturing energy of the Queen of Cups. She's very creative energy as well. She's really, really artistic and quite a visionary, like very connected to nature, very connected to water, healing, true healing. That's beautiful, isn't it? To work with this archetype on Sunday when the new moon is. It's perfect time for releasing all this struggle and all this hurt, all this anxiety and worry, and really drop into healing, nourishment, gentleness. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. So interesting. I really get that sense of this, all this masculine, because there's so much masculinity here. All this masculine energy providing a safe structure, a safe foundation, very strong foundation for this divine feminine. And this one, the High Priestess, it's almost like the I want to say the witch, the one with the secrets, who within ourselves, it doesn't have to be an external person, although it may manifest as a wise woman of some sort, or a man who holds that energy on Wednesday, who helps us to drop down, really, really, really down, and address the difficulties, the wounds, the fears, purge them out, and in that way free the space, free this path, the birthing canal for this divine feminine presence, this beautiful Queen of Cups to be integrated, to arrive in our lives in some way. And that is also love. It is love. And I always connect the Queen of Cups to unconditional universal love. It's like Christ consciousness, but the feminine Christ consciousness. Interesting. Well, that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Drop a comment below if you resonated with this reading. Let me know how your week is going. Also, click the thumbs up if you like the video and subscribe. This helps the channel grow. Thank you so much. I'm wishing you a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week. Take care of yourself, and until next time, bye.